I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. The more I watch this case and the more I watch the trial, that Drewski skit was a real skit. This is a real example of good news. We got your payment. Bad news. You're doing life. Like, this situation makes me just wonder. And to be real, I feel like the best thing she could do was took that plea deal and just took that 12, because taking this to trial, knowing what's going on, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She might be cooked. And the evidence they putting out and the arguments they putting against her, she don't stand no chance, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all, back with another video, man. And tonight, y'all, we got a very crazy and wild video to talk about. And I want y'all to look and see right now. It is 1:43 at night. I supposed to been made a video, y'all. I've been up and running, doing a lot of stuff, and I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I just been behind schedule, bro. And as y'all see my light going out, I just been all over the place like space. But guess what? We back at it. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Foolio on the roster. Now, not literally, but it seems like we got an update on his case, and it seems like one of the people that was accused of playing a role in him losing his life, Alicia Andrews, has been going to trial, and it's been going crazy on social media. So I want to kind of give y'all a little coverage and speak on a lot of things. Now, before we get into it, y'all know my little routine. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tapped in if you're tapped in down below, bro. Also smash the notification bell. So for one, you can be notified anytime I drop a video, but also, bro, I could just keep you updated on this whole situation in general. Now, before we even get into this video, bro, y'all know I got bills to pay, so let's get into today's paid promoted song, man.
Lil' mama go pop your shit. That nigga mad, that nigga burnt cause you too turned for him. Baby J said she too thick, he need a pill for this. Walk in the party, they scream my name, but I'm confused as shit. All the ladies in the party, shake that ass to this. Go ahead, pop your shit. Fuck your ex, that nigga lame, that nigga burnt this shit. I'm Lil' oh, I'm too turned, I can't be fucked with, nigga. That nigga turned and brought us hoe, should've kept her on the leash. Yeah.
Now go check them out. Sean Love, click that link in my bio, pin in the comment section, and tell them that I sent y'all. And if y'all need y'all song promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to the video. Now, I know the little light finna be going out, bro, but y'all just bear with me, bro. As I said, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got an update on Foolio, and things are not looking good for the person that's going to trial, one of the alleged suspects. Now, if y'all don't know, 5 people were arrested, 4 of them being men and 1 of them being a woman. The woman that goes by the name of Alicia Andrews, the girlfriend and the baby mama of one of the suspects, Isaiah Chance, and you know the other 4 suspects was the other 3 suspects was Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy. Them guys are actually brothers, and it seems like, you know, they was arrested, but she was the first one to push for a speedy trial due to her having to give birth. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she gave birth to a kid, but you know, she got to fight for her rights. Now, her whole argument for this whole situation was that, you know, they were guilty, they did what they did, but I'm just a girlfriend that didn't know what was going on, and I just, you know, pretty much just was caught by surprise, and I wasn't supposed to be here. But after this trial, that ain't gonna work. Now, for starters, you know, the prosecutor came out, and I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm just being honest. They're cooked. You know, I feel like this was probably the dumbest crime they ever committed. We all know they got caught on like 4 different cameras, but the prosecutor came out swinging. First off, with Mr. Isaiah Chance, which is the baby mom, father of her, pretty much being on camera with the same murder weapon that was used to take his life, the Glock with a switch on it. You can see him on video tugging it in his pants, and off the rip, I thought, man, it's gonna be a hard fight for them.
His contribution to the assault team. The Glock pistol with the extended magazine. He tucks it into his waistband. You can see the extended magazine.
Now, also what made it worse, another guy that was arrested for Sean Gathright or Gothright, whatever you want to call him, they literally got him on video after the murder was done at his mom's house or his family house, wiping down the doors of the vehicle that they used to commit the homicide. And like I said, everything is caught on camera in 2025. So realistically, you were cooked from the beginning, bro.
This is Mr. Gathright arriving at his grandmother's house in Opal Avenue in Auburndale. You're going to see him walk in. You see the Chevy Impala, the assault car, sitting in the driveway. Law enforcement go there later. They get this video of Mr. Gathright switching cars. You're going to see him wiping down the Impala before he leaves. And there he is leaving in the Forerunner, saying goodbye to his grandmother.
Now, as you see, you can see Mr. Sean Gathright before he cut his hair down, literally on camera, right after or not too far gone after the murder of Foolio, on video, spraying down the car, pretty much wiping fingerprints, trying to get away evidence and things of that nature to where, you know, they can't get caught. But hey, man, they had no fight in them. Now, the first thing that messed up Alicia Andrews, you know, like I said, she was offered 18 years, if I'm not mistaken, but she turned it down and took it to trial. But the first thing that messed her up off the rip, she tried to say like pretty much that she doesn't know her baby daddy as Gutter Manze and said she only knows him as Isaiah Chance, and the prosecutors instantly, and I mean instantly, debunked that after these pictures right here surfaced. Now, as you see, you can literally see her with a tattoo that says Gutter, right? Because, you know, Isaiah Chance was a rapper, whatever you want to call it. He was from NAG, the Young Nation affiliate, but he kind of switched over to the 1200 side or whatever, which people are saying he was doing M for hires, like pretty much doing the hits. But who knows? I don't know. This is all alleged work. Now, literally, she got two tattoos. You can literally see a Gutter tattoo right there. But also you can see another Gutter tattoo behind her ear, and people are saying that's why now in the trial she kind of got her hair over her ear to where we can't be seen, to where it can't show it. But I mean, hey, bro, they already got her on that, so it wasn't no point on it. Now, this trial was crazy, bro, because so much footage was being released, and you would just be so surprised about all the stuff that was coming out. Now, the one sad thing about this whole thing is literally, man, the guy pretty much explained how Foolio took his last breath and how his last moments were. And to be real, if you ask me, Foolio stood no chance, and bro, he was going to die regardless, bro.
Was leaning up against the dashboard. You may have seen in that photo, on those videos, but you'll see it during the trial. Look for it. His feet are up on the dashboard. He's leaning back. He's on his phone. The evidence will show trying to find a hotel, trying to find lodging for them. He barely has time to pull his feet down. The evidence will show he attempted to jump into the back seat, to go through and across the center console. Before he could do that, one of these rounds smashed into his chest, and that round tore through his heart, through his lungs, and through the largest vein in the body, the aorta, a gigantic artery that supplies blood up and down your body. And when he turned and kind of flipped over to try to crawl into the back seat, he took two more rounds to his back.
Now, this situation is crazy. As you've seen, he said that pretty much Foolio, on his birthday, he was outside waiting outside the hotel, whatever the case may be. He had his foot up on the dashboard, and you know, you could literally see that he was drunk in his video. He literally said he was drunk, and then guys came through hitting at him. He tried to get in the back seat, but before he could even make it to the back seat, he got shot in the heart and pretty much lost blood in the main artery, and said he caught two more in the back as he was still trying to crawl back there. So that's why he was DOA on arrival. Now, y'all know it wasn't just Foolio. It was three other people in the car. It was Foolio, his cousin Gino, the driver, and another female. The driver ended up getting shot like in the arm. He had to wear a cast for a little bit. He couldn't move his arm. The other guy, Gino, got shot in both shoulders, but he ended up recovering pretty well. And I think the other female got grazed also. But what made this situation crazy is as they were speaking on it and showed, you know, pretty much the photos of Foolio being in the back seat, you can see Miss Alicia Andrews with a smirk on her face.
That there was an individual still inside of it, a deceased individual?
Correct.
Okay. Do you see him there in the photograph, or at least his legs?
Yes.
Stage 6F is in Foxtrot. Is this a view from the back seat of that individual?
Yes.
Did it appear to you when you saw him that he is straddling, his body is straddled through the two bucket seats across the center console with his head back here?
I only saw it through the windshield, so I didn't have a great view.
All right.
You can't make this up, bro. I kid you not, bro. You can't make this up. You can literally see her, you know. And keep in mind, y'all, just throw this out there. This is day 1 and day 2. This ain't just one day, because I'm just going over both of them because, you know, I didn't report the first day. But you can literally see her with a smirk. But I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to just say, you know, like maybe she was talking to a lawyer, because, you know, as a trial be going on, people be talking to their lawyer, the client trying to talk to their lawyer, whatever the case may be. So people saying that she was smirking when the situation where she shouldn't have been smirking. Now, the situation was sad because not only were they reviewing everything, speaking on what happened, the whole motive, but as they did that, bro, they spoke on, her pretty much allegedly not knowing Foolio. And like I said, they saying that, she had no motive on being there. And, their whole argument and their whole defense is, okay, that's my baby dad, Isaiah Chance. He did it. They should pretty much admit that he was there, but I was just with them and I was at a bad place, wrong place at the wrong time. But as they were doing that, the prosecutor ended up bringing up some type of evidence, or I guess they subpoenaed her phone. And as you can see in messages, you can see previous messages of her speaking on Foolio in 2021, saying that she hate him and that she hoped he died. And that just kind of defeat the whole purpose of her argument of quote unquote not knowing him.
Do you know the Robert who she's referring to?
Yes,
Who's that?
Robert Howard.
And is he affiliated with 6 Block?
Yes,
And when they say 6 Side, is 6 Block, is that again a reference to an area in Jacksonville?
yes,
And 6 Block is against 1200 or rival to 1200 in ATK, is that correct?
that is correct.
And then what was your response to that?
OMG and LMAO, everybody kind of knew. They all knew. They all in his comments calling him a rat.
Okay. And then what does your then text ATPP, what does that mean?
It means at this point,
And then
if you
what
know
else?
you in paperwork, just expose yourself.
And then the defendant then texts back to you, and this is January 21st of 2021, 8:39 a.m. Girl, I don't like Foolio, LMFAOOO, ugly ass bitch. He need to die. And SHID, that was will friend, and then FUCK, that code, and SHIT, bitch, he shot me and my friend died, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it. What's she saying there? What's she talking about?
Well, she's referring to somebody that had just died that we know.
In this
So,
gang war?
yeah, we're basically just gossiping.
Okay,
Because
I
you see, we're
understand
talking
that,
about
but
the city
who was it
girls.
in this gang war that she personally knows?
Now this whole situation is bad because, bruh, as much as they try to play, and I feel as though that's why they put that picture of her when the trial first started, because she's on here as this innocent female. I was like, oh, I just want to make it back home to my kids. I'm supposed to be here and I don't know what's going on. But literally, that's the day before Foolio lost. Matter of fact, that's the day of when Foolio lost his life. You can see her with the wig on, with this, that. And I'm not saying that means anything, but the image that she's trying to portray is not what she was when she was out there. Now, mind you, I feel as though, ain't nobody stupid. We all smart here. I don't think nobody dumb, and best believe she knew what was going on, because her and Isaiah, mind you, Mr. Isaiah, aka Go to Zay, wasn't even the one that was firing the shot. He was actually just the person that was watching Foolio, telling his every move, and he was on the phone with the shooters, pretty much letting them know Foolio every move. And right before Foolio died, they drove around him and gave him the green light to come around and start, hitting up the car. So she definitely knew what was going on. But the situation's so crazy, bro, because not only, did the witness go up there and talk, or one of the witnesses was Mr. Gino Norris, which was Foolio's cousin, not by blood, but just somebody, I think, just like around the neighborhood or by marriage or whatever the case may be. But he went on to speak about, everything that was going on, and he could barely speak, bro. And it just a sad situation. And I know her being in that courtroom, seeing it, knowing that all this is because something that you played a role in, gotta be eating her up in the inside, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
So you fell asleep after that, after he came back to the car, or you started dozing?
Yes.
Can you just tell the jurors what you saw inside of the car at that point? You said you saw Foolio laid out.
Yeah, first thing I saw Foolio laid up. I thought it was a car accident until I looked up, saw the bullet holes, and I saw Zay covered in blood yelling.
Okay, so you thought it was a car accident, and then you looked up, saw the bullet holes, and you saw Zay, is that Xavier Edwards?
Yes,
You saw him covered in blood.
yes,
Okay, so he wanted you to look at his head because he thought he had been hit. And then when you tried to do that, you saw this hole in your arm?
yes.
Where were you shot?
I was shot like on my,
Okay.
close to my shoulder.
Do you still have a scar from that gunshot wound?
Yes,
Okay. Do you recognize that as Charles Jones' black Charger?
yes.
Okay. You okay?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yes,
Do you recognize the photograph?
yes.
Are those photographs of you in the hospital, Mr. Norris?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I tell you what, I'm just gonna have the jury step up momentarily.
All rise.
As you see, you can hear Mr. Gino Norris on the stand. Very, 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 very hard to speak. Struggling to speak. And I can imagine the PTSD he living from, and also the survivor remorse, because if y'all don't know, he said on multiple times that, you know, he was asleep actually. You know, he woke up, and he only woke up because right after they got to him, once Foolio got shot, y'all know the driver got hit up. He crashed the car, whatever, trying to get out the jam. And that's the only reason why he woke up. He said he woke up and thought that was in a car crash, and he woke up and Foolio was in his lap. Now, mind you, I feel as though that's God in disguise, because, you know, you were asleep for a reason, because he went to both of the clubs with Foolio. He spent the last 2 days with Foolio. He was up there with Foolio the whole time he was in Tampa. And, you know, he said he woke up and then, you know, he saw Foolio laid out, you know, right on his lap. He saw blood everywhere, and then he saw the bullet wounds or the bullet holes going through the car. And then he happened to notice that he was hit. But, you know, he ended up checking out within like the next 2 days of being admitted to the hospital. Now, this is what made this whole situation crazy, is because I feel as though there's going to be some way bigger than this. And mind you, this is just all the evidence they got so far from the female. I can only imagine. Ooh, y'all see them lights? What type of evidence they got against the men? Literally, bro, they even brought up Young and Ace name in the whole trial. One of the witnesses was a female that was actually there with Foolio on Foolio's side, that happens to be Young and Ace little brother Quan that died, ex-girlfriend. She was dating him before he died in 2018, and now she's dating someone with Foolio, or that was there with Foolio when he lost his life. And people are trying to say that was a backdoor, but she spoke on pretty much Young and Ace, and spoke on how this side don't like that side, and people saying that it's a RICO incoming.
Some point when you were younger, did you date someone who was associated with a rapper by the name of Young and Ace?
Yeah,
What is Young and Ace's real name?
Keontae.
Is that Keontae Bullard?
Mhm.
And who were you dating that was related to Mr. Bullard?
Trayvon.
How is Trayvon Bullard related to Keontae Bullard?
They're brothers.
When did you date him?
In 2018.
And did something happen to him?
Yeah, he passed away.
When did he pass away?
June 5th, 2018.
And how did he pass away?
He got shot.
Was that a part of this rival gang war?
I'm assuming.
And when you say that he, at that point back in, you said 2018, was there even a group called ATK back then?
No.
And going back to Young and Ace, what was it known as back then?
Young and Gang.
And is there music and rap music that is associated? Do you need a Kleenex or a tissue?
No.
You're okay? Okay. Is there music and nicknames and rap names associated with the music that these gangs are putting out?
Yes.
And what did your boyfriend's brother, what did he go by?
Ace.
And is that, you said back then, the group that hung out with him, his gang, was called what?
Young and Gang.
At some point after the death of your boyfriend, did you continue to hang out with his brother and his brother's group?
I kept in contact, but I didn't really hang out with him.
Were you interested in all of that back and forth that was going on between Youngin crew and the rival neighborhood gang?
No.
Your boyfriend back then, he was associated with the group that was against Charles Jones' group, is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that some of the concern that you had with people finding out where you were?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be a part of none of the media stuff.
Is there a lot of social media that goes on with these two rival groups?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification states exhibit 34. Do you recognize that individual?
Yes.
And is that a fair and accurate picture of that individual?
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, at this time we'll introduce into evidence states exhibit number 34.
Any objection? Okay, admitted.
You mentioned knowing what ATK is. Did you say that?
I said I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know what ATK is?
No, I don't know what that means. I wasn't. No.
Oh, so sorry. Not the meaning of ATK, but that Youngin Ace is a part of ATK. Did you say whether you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. ATK and 6 Block, do those two groups get along?
No.
Charles Jones, just for the jury, is a part of 6 Block. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And Youngin Ace is a part of ATK. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And to your knowledge, Alicia Andrews is not a part of either of those gangs, correct?
I don't know. I don't know her.
All right.
Miss Albritton.
Now, as y'all see, bro, this whole situation is crazy, and it just shows you that, bro, the feds and the police is not dumb. The internet think they dumb, and we the only people, and the street niggas are the only ones that think that, you know, that the law is dumb. Like, they see everything that's going on, and they're not stupid. Now, what made this situation bad is, like I said, this is only day 2, and this is not even a shooter. This is just somebody that was just basically like a accessory to it, but she played a role also. But can you imagine the evidence they got on the guys that was actually there? I can just show you one quick picture. That's Mr. Rashad Murphy right there alone. They got him on video with the same clothes he used the drill on 2 days before he went to do the drill on Foolio. I mean, talking pants, we talking belt, same thing. Just crazy work, bro. Now, after watching this trial, bro, her lawyer is terrible. I don't know if she got a paid lawyer or is that a paid attorney or a public defender. Like, bro, they're losing this trial. And to be honest, her best bet was to plea out, and that was best for her kid and best for her. But this situation is nasty, bro. But hey, it is what it is. When you play something like this and it become a fair case, do the crime, you gotta do the time. Now, sadly, Foolio was not innocent, but at the end of the day, trial is trials, justice is justice. Hey, man, y'all might have played, bro. Very sad situation, but I'll try to keep y'all updated the most as I can and the best I can, man. Give me y'all thoughts and opinions about this down below. Let me know what y'all think. As y'all see, my LED light is going crazy. Y'all already know who it is, bro. Look at Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ was out so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro, I'm out, man.